Christ my King. What a beautiful name it is. Nothing compares to this. What a beautiful name it is. The name of Jesus. You didn't want heaven without us. So Jesus, you brought heaven down. My sin was great, your love was greater. What could separate us now? What a wonderful name it is. What a wonderful name it is. The name of Jesus Christ, my King. What a wonderful name it is. Nothing compares to this. What a wonderful name it is. The name of Jesus. What a wonderful name it is. The name of Jesus. Ooh, the name of Jesus. My Jesus. Death could not hold you. The veil tore before you. You silenced the boast of sin and grave. The heavens are roaring the praise of your glory. For you are raised to life again. You have no rival, you have no equal. Now and forever, God, you reign. Yours is the kingdom, yours is the glory, yours is the name above all names. What a powerful name it is. What a powerful name it is. The name of Jesus Christ, my King. What a powerful name it is. Nothing can stand against. What a powerful name it is. The name of Jesus. What a powerful name it is. The name of Jesus. What a powerful name it is. The name of Jesus.
Good morning, friends. I am Chris Hardy. I am one of the pastors at West Lawn United Methodist Church, and I am pleased that you have carved out a few minutes of your day to join myself and Pastor Jeff as we continue to do these daily devotional videos. And we are continuing to dive through the book of Proverbs. And if you hadn't guessed which proverb we're doing this morning, by the video you just watched alongside that beautiful music from members of our praise team, it is the proverb that somehow latched on to masculine Christianity. Nothing wrong with that. If you just do an internet search for this proverb, many men's ministries will pop up as their slogan, but it is just not for the men, it's for the women as well. So without further ado, Proverbs 27:17 reads, "Iron sharpens iron, and one person sharpens the wits of another." Last year, I binged watched with Gavin, my oldest son, or my only son, who is my youngest child. Well, we binge watched Forged in Fire on the History Channel. We came across it one night scrolling through the stations, and if you aren't familiar with it, it is where these renowned bladesmiths literally take chunks of metal and form them into these iconic historical weapons. They put them to the test, and of course it's a reality show, so in the matter of a half an hour or an hour, I forget, I think it's a half an hour, they go from this chunk of metal, could be an old car part, or whatever, scrap metal laying around, to this beautiful edged weapon that can slice through bone. Pretty impressive. But it didn't start out as this beautiful, sharp, deadly weapon, this sword. It started out as just this hunk of metal that would I would use it as a paperweight or take it to the scrapyard. But what they forged it into, what they formed it into, after all this time and the heat and the fire and the banging, as you saw in the video, is this beautiful weapon. And that takes me back to a time when I was forged. I'm still being forged. We're all sharpening one another, as the proverb says, iron sharpens iron, and one person sharpens the wit of another. This means that we all play a part in forging one another. We all play a part in forming who we are, who the other person is, and whatever incidents or circumstances that we are involved with each other, we are all playing a role in that person's life and helping to form them. So in 2006, as many of you know, some of you know, I was formerly in law enforcement. I started out as a deputy sheriff for the Luzerne County Sheriff's Department, headquartered in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. And so in 2006, right out of college, actually I was still in college when I was hired there, they sent me to the Deputy Sheriff's Training Academy out at State College at the University of Pennsylvania. So after 5 months and 760 contact training hours, I, humble brag here, was awarded the overall Best Student Award. I have a nice plaque. Here's a picture of it. I found that in the box that I look at, once every few years when I move, see what stuff I want to keep. Oh, yeah, there it is. So, yeah, it's a plaque. But what that represents, though, we started the academy with 21 people, 20 different deputy sheriffs from across the state. I'm not sure if there's any Berks County there or not. I know there were Bucks. Bucks County was there, represented in York County, some from Allegheny. Anywho, there were 21 of us to start. One person had to leave because of injury, but 20 of us ended up graduating. And so when I see that award, it wasn't just something that I earned by myself. Yeah, I mean, yes, I could have done well overall, but I would have not have excelled or done the best or improved myself if I hadn't paid attention, A, to my instructors, but also B, to the other deputies that were there as well. We learned off of each other. We pushed each other. The picture with the two other gentlemen, those were two of my good friends in the academy for those 5 months, and we pushed each other. I had a little bit more intellect, we'll say, than them, and I say that very, very humbly and kindly. The one was an Army Ranger, and the other one came from the railroad, and they both brought their own gifts. They were both much more physically gifted and stronger, to put it bluntly, than I was, but they pushed me in the weight room and the gym. The Army Ranger was a better shot, naturally, than someone coming from college, so I learned how to shoot better by hanging out with him, and they learned criminal law by hanging out and studying with me. So we all pushed each other to excel. We all hammered each other. We all forged each other. We were all iron sharpening iron. We all did well at the academy. I just scored a little better on them than some of the tests. So that's how that happened. But I became that person, that deputy, over those 5 months with those two guys, with the other 19 persons, but also with the instructors. Over that course of time, that experience, the people, the encounters, the things that we went through together, we all were better for it. And we surrounded ourselves and we made little groups that we really pushed ourselves to be the best cadets possible. But that's true for us in our Christian lives as well. We want to surround ourselves with those that desire to better themselves, that want to live a Christian life, that want to push themselves, to be good influences on us, to put it very bluntly. It's not saying that we can't, we shouldn't hang out with people that we might consider less than us. That's not what this is about. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying find someone or someone's that challenges you, an area that you would like to grow in. For instance, like with the Sheriff's Academy, I needed to shoot better with the firearms. I needed to be stronger in the bench press. So I found people that could help me with that. The same might be true in your Christian walk. It's like the mentor and the mentee, and the apprentice and the master. It's the same sort of concept. Find people that you can learn from, that'll push you, that will challenge you, to be better, to sharpen yourself, whether it's your prayer life, um, being missional, being intentional about your worship, whatever it may be. I just encourage you to find people that will help sharpen you, to sharpen your wits, to sharpen your Christian wits, and just to enhance your Christian journey as we all strive to be more Christ-like. So keep that in mind as we move forward through this day. Meditate on Proverbs 27:17. Iron sharpens iron, and one person sharpens the wits of another. So keep that on your mind today, and may God be with you until we meet again. All right, so here's one for you. Iron told Carbon a joke that was so funny that Carbon decided to steal it